Hi there, welcome into Energy Upgrade Feng Shui Tips 2022. I'm Lisa Alban. I am a Feng Shui Master and Quantum Energy Alignment Practitioner and the creator of Energy Upgrade, the process you're about to receive right now. And it is made especially for you to help bring you clarity, ease, joy, wonder, and all in your life. And no matter where you are in your life path journey, I'm meeting you there. So it is by no accident that you found me. If you stumbled upon this channel just surfing on YouTube, make sure you hit like and subscribe and turn on that notification button, that little bell, to make sure you receive my downloads each and every week. And I love to send forth any information I can share about Feng Shui, along with my quantum energy alignment practices. And my intentions are to help you and sharing with you what brings me so much success, joy, and happiness in my own life. And to be able to share this in a greater level is a sincere honor. And so let's get started. Make sure that you're ready and set with your intentions and your goals. And have a notebook nearby. Many of you have shared with me that you have journals that you check in with each and every week as we hold these sessions. That's wonderful. That's great, because then you can reflect back and read your journal and see just how far that you've come, and really come to realize that and affirm that the information you are receiving in your own life, and trusting your own intentions and intuition. Because what's important is to realize that I have and hold no special power that you don't have yourself. What I am doing is divining of the ancient I Ching, which removes my ego from divining of the collective conscious energy around you at this moment right now. And I'm also using a quantum energy alignment software that is great for reducing stress and any fogginess that you may be experiencing, and no matter what is going on. So these two things combined, along with my Feng Shui knowledge, can help harmonize your inner and outer game. So if you want to play along just like I do, make sure that you have a candle. Light your candle with the intention to connect with me and to share energy in this session. And I also want to remind you to please make sure that you're fully hydrated. We are exchanging energy through these virtual means. There is an exchange of energy, and we are made mostly of water, so we are largely conductive of energy. So let's keep ourselves replenished and whole and nourished so we can have a healthy exchange here. And if you need to get caught up, just put me on pause, gather your belongings, gather your thoughts and your intentions. If you need a space clear at this time, clear the clutter and any distractions so you can really receive this fully. I encourage you to do so, and then just hit play and hop back in. Okay? So those of you who are ready to go, let's get started. We're going to talk about the ancient I Ching and what I've divined of this week. And so I am, today is April 3rd, 2022, but if you find this session at any other time in your life path journey, this is the perfect time for you to receive this message. So overall, what this message we are going to be talking about and what my guidance will be related to is more along the lines of success through elevating others, success through supporting the highest good, success for serving and uplifting those around you is what is going to make a long-lasting, an easier, more joyful path to your destination. And also, this easiness is going to come about because when you help others, you radiate more broadly your high vibe spectrum. So if this is resonating with you in any way throughout the course of this session, make sure you drop me a comment below. Let me know. That helps me to refine this session for you. If you feel more comfortable connecting with me in email or in other mediums, check out the link provided in the description or my bio, and you can connect with me there. So as I'm going to go through this ancient I Ching divination, in the background I'm going to run an emotional aura harmonization. So we're going to balance the frequencies in your emotional aura field right now. So 3 deep breaths if you need to decompress before you receive this energy. I've typed your name in with intention to connect with you at this time. It helps if you have your feet on the ground if possible. Have the mindset of being grounded and connected and pulling upon your emotional aura field. These are the things that are coming up in the collective energy. Do not dare question what I tell you to do, no matter how big the lie. So this is coming in at a high rating of 7. So this may be something that you're hearing in your work. It may be something that you have experienced in a previous field that you worked in, or you may be spending a lot of time with someone on the phone who is exchanging this message. So this is permeating your emotional aura field. At this time, we're going to resolve it by accessing what you need in your energy field and removing, mitigating anything, and removing anything that no longer serves you, and scrambling that frequency so it can no longer return. And as you know, stress is the root of all disease, so this will help to greatly reduce your stress. I'm going to run it in the background during our session, and it will result in a words of wisdom. One of my favorite things to do is to share this of SRC for you. It is the quantum energy software that I use in my line of work, and my mentors who have trained me in this have taught me a lot, and I'm very happy to share this with you. It is a simple, very effective way to elevate your vibration. And as you know, when you can elevate your vibe, you attract high vibes. So let's get started on this. Underneath that umbrella, that work negativity that we're going to mitigate, we're going to be accessing better to die a broken piece of jade than to live a life of clay. That's an interesting statement. I don't know if that means something to you. You might want to put some thought into it. This may resonate with you immediately, or you might have to put some thought into it, or just really just get into the receiving of this harmonization. We're going to be removing the belief that you have to feel like it before you can do something. That's a strong resonance there at 10. That's a high level. We're going to be removing blondes have more fun. Is this something that you say to yourself? Is this something that you hear said around you? Projects self-hatred onto others. So if this is something in your negativity, this is going to be removed and brought into harmony. Addiction to shopping, childhood issues, disorganized, inadequacies within self, and then accessing sin confession. So this is going to give you a good 5 minutes in the background. Again, make sure that you're breathing, you're fully hydrated, and just allow this to work in the background. Some of you may feel this immediately, and it may be milder for others. Feel free to share your experience in the comments below. Okay, so let's get back to the Ancient I Ching. So the Ancient I Ching is also called the Book of Changes. It's at the foundation of all schools of thought for Feng Shui. And it can be used in a divinatory way using coins or other divination tools. And there are lots out there. You can learn how to use the I Ching for yourself. If this is something that interests you, again, check out the link in the description. I'm about to start up another Feng Shui training that starts May 11th. My partner Steve Kodad and we are kicking off a full day of training at the Sunken Gardens in St. Petersburg, Florida, and then the rest of the courses will be shared, our normal virtual means and recordings and our coaching. And we would love to apprentice you and train you, teach you the deeper secrets of Feng Shui, the rituals, and allow you to have your key to success and happiness. So check that out if you're interested at all in learning along with me. All right. So I asked of the Ancient I Ching to please tell me what is the energy surrounding those wishing to receive an energy upgrade as of April 3rd. And thank you. And so we work with the Ancient I Ching as if it is an intelligent source and with a high regard. And I like to think of it as like an ancient wise old man or woman that I'm coming to looking for advice and clarity. And in divining of the ancient I Ching, it resulted in 2 hexagrams. Hexagram 53, which talks about developing, and hexagram 35, which talks about an easy progress. In this energy, there are some changing circumstances within the divine, the heavens, and also in the human realms. So building upon the energy of last week, we talked about patience, and this energy reminds us that for our desired outcomes to be permanent, we need to allow them to fully take root. So the I Ching talks and references, talks about trees in a mountainside, and even though these trees may flower, if their roots are shallow, it will topple in a windstorm. So even if it is a beautiful tree, even if you are able to manipulate and obtain your goals in a quick way, if the roots aren't firm, then no matter how beautiful your goal is that you obtained, it will be impermanent. And that's not what we're looking for in this situation. So to expect everything all at once is not healthy or beneficial to anybody. And I'm talking a lot about the greater good in this week, and the importance of thinking about your own personal goals and how you can uplift others and serve others along the way. And when we are on our journeys, on our path towards achieving our ultimate goal, no matter how big or small these goals are, when we're uplifting others and taking them along with us or benefiting others in some way, you radiate differently and people feel your energy differently, and it makes things easier. It makes things more wonderful. Have you ever climbed too high in a tree or took on too much and realized that you were past your limit and you started to feel scared and shaky and like you didn't have your footing, and perhaps you could get to the top but you feel terrible? Don't be afraid to come down a few steps in your process. Don't be afraid to step back a little bit and get a better footing before moving forward, because we're not trying to rush here. Remember, we don't want this to be an uncomfortable experience for anybody. And if you are thinking about your goals in terms of relationships, as supplies of relationships, pushing or manipulating in a relationship, you may get your desired outcome or person in your relationship goals, but it will not be a permanent situation because it's not unfolding naturally. So no matter what the energy is, allow it to catch up. Allow the other objective, whether it be business or relationships and societal goals or whatever it may be, allow the other energy to catch up in its own time. So if you have even a business goal right now that you desire deeply, I feel for you. I really do. But it is advised not to push and manipulate to try to achieve that outcome. Allow the universe, allow the outcome to be a surprise to you. So the words of wisdom that results from our emotional aura, the frequency harmonization, is what is done for the people without involving them cannot be sustained. I swear I did not pre-program this. This is how crazy wonderful this process is. It involves, again, I'm not a magician. This all has to do with intention and intuition, and you have the ability just as much as I do, but really trusting and allowing messages to be received is the secret in working in this way. So what does this mean to you? This is right. I couldn't have said it better, but this is right along with the current cosmic energy right now. What is done for the people without involving them cannot be sustained. So as we're talking about the ancient I Ching, and these are random words of wisdom, but I want you to write this down in cursive on your piece of paper, preferably in a brand new black ink pen if you have it, or a best pen, your favorite pen, something special to you. Write it in cursive. I'm saying cursive because my mentor in training me in this system of SRC for you learned a lot about working in cursive integrates areas of your brain that aren't used at other times other than when you're writing in cursive. There have been studies that show when you have your brain scanned, you're writing or typing, normally your areas of your brain are just normally lit up. But when you write in cursive, it all lights up, like in an unexplained way. So that's another reason to not let cursive die. If you don't know cursive, try to write in a beautiful, artful script. What is done for the people without involving them cannot be sustained. Write it down 9 times if you can. I like to use the number 9 as often as possible because 9 in Feng Shui is representative of completion of a cycle in Feng Shui. Okay, so we're trying to bring completion to your goal, what you're trying to attain and achieve. Write it down 9 times in cursive, put it somewhere, maybe on a post-it note, put it on your desktop, put it on your laptop, put it on the back of your phone, or put it on a mirror, somewhere where you're going to see it several times whenever you receive this session. Give it some thought when you're going to bed and see what messages you might get when you wake up in the morning, and let me know in the comments. Okay, so as we talk about elevating the highest good, it matters when we're giving care and empathy for those involved in our goal situation, whether they're the people helping us, whether they are the people that we desire, whether they are the people that are in our inner circle that we worked so hard to cultivate. Make sure whatever you're doing is considerate of the people involved in your goals, because without involving them, you will not be able to fully actualize what you desire. Does that make sense? And when you do involve them, again, I'm talking about this amazing radiance and enlightenment that you're able to achieve. It's a greater joy. It is a deeper joy. And so are the achievements. They're greater and deeper when you involve and uplift others. Okay, enough about that. You'll probably hear me say it more than just a few times. Let's get back to the ancient I Ching. So, all right. If you're feeling a need at this time to take on a little introvert energy, you want to withdraw from the crowd, you want to take some time and contemplate for yourself, do it. Because sometimes we need to quiet the outer influences so we can think more carefully about our strategy or what our next steps are. And also give some thought about what our best actions might be in this energy. How is it impacting our people that we just need a little bit of time to separate from? Maybe not forever. And think about going forward who you are aligning yourself with in your life path journey. Aligning yourself with people who have already walked the walk on your path towards your desires is the way to go. It's going to be easier. Again, the idea of hitching your wagon to someone who's already on that way is great. Do that. It's more fun. You can go together. It's an easy progress. You will just step right on into your desired goal. So that is very beautiful. Again, I'm always surprised, but also not surprised when we get these messages. I'm going to leave you today with a supercharging for you energy upgrade YouTube viewers, and thank you so much for sticking around. I hope this has been beneficial to you. I'm going to be sending you frequencies or energy imprints to carry you through this current energy of developing and easy progress. So I'm always sending you abundance, clarity, ease. I'm going to send you with discernment, patience again, still in that patient energy. I don't like to be patient, but let's all try to support each other in this. Being patient is important. We don't want to rush through and make sure that we want to make sure that we have some firm footing when we actualize our goals. Also, so that discernment is going to be relating to several things, our best next course of action, and being able to spot those who have walked the walk of what we desire so that we can join forces with them, right? I'm going to send you with prosperity. Everybody needs it. Empathy, for the people around you, the energy of helpful people on your journey, and the ability to recognize them. Let's see, what other energy? And in an energy upgrade deep dive, if you desire to meet with me on a one-on-one and look at your personal goals a little bit deeper, we're able to have a conversation and develop these imprints together. But I'm tapping into my intuition based on the divination and what we're talking about today. I'm going to send you the energy of faith in that you are about to actualize your goal. I heard a great tip today and I just want to share it. And I wish I could quote who shared it with me or where they got it from, but I don't remember. It was through scrolling through social media and I caught a reel of someone in my, in my feed. And so the message was all about, okay, so we are able to describe fully what happens when we're remembering a moment, right? We're able to know that it really happened and we're sure it happened. And the way that we're able to reflect back and think about a moment that occurred, we're confident, right? Even if we're inaccurate, we're confident that yes, this incident happened and this was my recollection and these are the details. It in fact was true. So the idea here shared in her message in her reel was the benefit of being able to look back on that which you are hoping to manifest. Wait, scratch out the word hoping. That which you are desiring to manifest, requesting to manifest, committing to manifest. Have that approach of looking back at it from a future standpoint. So reflect back on already achieving your desired outcome. It's like a fun little exercise, right? So the ability to get in that energy of remembering that you achieved it. Give it a try. I don't know, play around with it. It's supposed to be fun. And when we're having fun and we're experiencing joy and wonder and awe, we resonate at a higher frequency, and that attracts high vibe desires to us easier. So I'm going to send it your way. Play around with it. I'm even going to send you the energy of play. I think that's important. Because we did come through a little bit of stress in that new moon. I know a lot of people were feeling it. And it's important to remember to play. It's important to remember why you started whatever journey that you're on. It's important to remember why you started. I'm going to send this energy to you to support you at least until we see each other next time. I hope that this energy upgrade session was beneficial to you. I really greatly enjoyed it and I love hearing from you. Thank you for being a part of this family and experience and receiving the energy upgrade. A Feng Shui tip that I want to leave you with to help you, aside from setting your intentions in a way that, so setting intentions in this energy, a Feng Shui tip would be set your intentions with not only visualization, a deep visualization and a mantra and a mudra, but also visualize and intend with a consideration of those around you. Include others in your intentions. And it would be especially helpful in this energy to make sure that you are supporting your helpful people. Your helpful people energy, again, if you look at a Bagua energy map, you can Google it on the internet, or you can go back to my previous videos and find lots of examples. The front right section, if you're dividing your home into 3x3 grid, then the front right portion of your home contains the helpful people area. Make sure that it is dominant of metal energy, and if not metal energy, make sure there's a good representation of earth, and play around with placing something with intention within this area to support your helpful people in alignment with your desired outcome, and bring people along with you onto success and uplift others. That's my Feng Shui tip, and that's the energy of this week. I hope you found this fun and interesting. Again, I appreciate you being here. Many blessings times 9.